I haven't seen you guys for a minute.
I know,
Miss
bro.
you, bro.
I feel like every time summer comes around, you know, we always have our link up and we have our catch ups, and now this summer it's a little different, but you know what? It's all good.
Yeah, are you
that
so
much
where are
more
you guys?
special?
Where are you guys in LA?
Yeah, we're in LA right now, heading to the studio.
Right.
Yeah, dude, just got a bunch of cool stuff happening. We're just kind of wrapping up the album right now. Dude,
I did that new song, Tinted Eyes, man, with Black Bear. I like it a lot, man.
Thank you, man. Shout out 24K Golden too,
Bears
man.
on the chat too, man. I saw Black Bear just coming and stuff. So I mean, that's our bro, man. So we're just so happy and so blessed to have such talented artists. Black Bear, who's like, you know, I've known for a while now, and he's made such an impact on the industry. And then you got 24K, who's like a newcomer who's just taking over the world like so fast and just linking up with such big teams. It's just awesome to have like a big, diverse like crew on this track.
Right, you got like 2 million streams on that in the first week too, which is amazing.
Going up, man.
2.5 today just on Spotify. So
damn, that must have been my plug. I told everybody to go download it.
It is, bro. It's that hammer plug.
What about all the profits being donated to Black Lives? That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
man.
amazing,
Honestly,
It
so
only felt right.
it was a crazy time going straight from a pandemic straight to the riots, and you know, I saw a lot of artists. You know, I was so proud to be in such a, you know, a workspace of people that were standing up and protesting. And you know, even on our street, bro, like right off where the studios near Melrose, like there was thousands and thousands of people, you know, standing up for something that they truly believe in. And enough is enough, bro. And if there was one way we could actually just, you know, give back from our art form for something that we do, and we get so much love back from people of all color, bro, this is the least that we can do.
right.
That's the absolute least we can do. I called Black Bear. He was instantly on board. 24K instantly on board. So, you know, to know that you're creating with people that, you know, there's no greed a part of it. It just shows me that like this new generation, especially, there's like a lot of love moving forward.
Totally, exactly what we need too. What about all the previous singles? We've supported you guys since day one, I guess, since you listened to the station when you were growing up, kind of thing, you know. But
I mean, there's a big history.
What is it? 5 back-to-back top 20 singles, which is incredible. And we played all of them.
Wait, say that one more time, my man.
It was 5 back-to-back top 20 singles by Dubs, which is
incredible. Honestly, that's love. And you know what? We couldn't even do it half as hard as we have been doing it without the support of you guys. Like, you know, there's a big history with Z and where we grew up, you know, just north of Toronto in a place called Orangeville. You know, there were so many times that even radio stations were, they wouldn't even like reach out there. But all of a sudden,
I remember the connection used to be trash, but it started getting better over the years.
But Z was always the one that was like, hey, we're doing mixes, like, and they got the weekends popping off, and it was perfect connection, bro. So it was dope.
Plus, you're always doing the throwbacks, the dance bangers.
Of course, man, we still do that.
Yeah,
and then we have special guest DJs on the Ultra Drive at 5 now on Fridays, and then you guys are doing that today. So everybody in Toronto is looking forward to that. Let me tell you, everybody's
bro. We're heading to the studio, bro. So it's gonna be fucking amazing, bro.
That's
our mom and our dogs will be listening 100%.
Yeah,
awesome. That GOMF track too, we played that a lot. That really worked well for us. That song. That was incredible,
dude. I mean, you know what? That was such a fun record, and you know, even though the song seems like it's just still getting bigger and bigger, there's a dance movement that went along with it. And to see people doing that at the shows, it was like, that was the first time we've ever seen like a crossover of like, hey, this is like a house record that we're really proud of. And this is kind of working with like a viral dance that kids are actually picking up on. So.
And then Casey Frey was doing that. I watched that today. That was kind of funny.
Absolute legend he is.
Damn.
Shooting the video was a hoot.
That's wild. Yeah, I watched that video. What is your favorite dub song that you guys produced of all time, you think?
Man.
I would have to say
like, that's like asking like what kid you like the most.
No, because you can ask me what song I like the most if you wanted to.
What song you like the most?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take it back to the original Tsunami, to be honest.
I mean, that's the big banger, bro.
Man.
That's a banger, bro. That still works today. I mean, even in clubs or on the radio, it works.
That was the connection of the stars, the timing of Big Room, and just like just the energy in that one. It was a timing thing.
That's
Also,
legendary. That song.
Gold Skies was actually the original song that we wrote when we moved to Cali, so that was a very special one for us.
We had like a house in like off Benedict Canyon, basically had no furniture, had a studio right out of the kitchen, and Gold Skies was the first one we wrote that it just kind of clicked. It kind of like, it actually just showed like, damn, you know what? Like we moved here on a whim. We moved here with like $1,000 in our pocket. This one might actually like take off. It had some labels starting to talk to us, like genuinely interested in the music. So that just shows, man, like if you have a dream, if you have any sort of like inspiration to go and reach for the stars, bro, just go do it. Like for real.
Good advice.
That's watching. 100%.
I like that.
Yeah, bro.
I like that. What about what are you listening to other than your own stuff? You guys dig anything else that you listen to?
I mean, we've been in album mode, bro. So honestly, like we've been locking, like we have some crazy features lined up that I can't wait to show you these records, man. Like Tinted Eyes was the first single off the album, but there's just such a list of like diverse, you know, crossovers and features and dance records and some crossover records. It's just like, other than the records that we've been working on, I mean, we always dip into some like good hip hop stuff. We've been producing for a lot of hip hop guys.
Yeah, I've heard you guys did stuff for like Smoke Perp and like Wiz and all this crazy stuff. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, we got
keep
a
your eye on for that.
We got a Wiz coming.
Right on. That's good. You guys grew up in Europe, right? That's correct. And then you moved to Orangeville after that.
Yeah.
I was wondering. If you wanted to play a soccer.
Okay.
There was a glitch in the system.
That was like the JP voice from Grandma's Boy. My bad, Hammers. Log back in, bro.
It's Alex's alarm, bro. This guy's got an alarm going off every 2 seconds.
I should probably take my alarm off. Here, pass that. I should take that off. That's what keeps fucking back. We back.
Alright, where's Z?
Go back.
Oh man. We don't know what we're doing.
There we go.
You see them?
Yep.
Oh, there they are.
My bad. Hammer, I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know what happened.
Sorry, bro. I had like this ongoing alarm that I forgot to click off, and it just
It totally glitched the system.
I was like, no, where'd they go? Anyway, just right when I asked the question about you and your brother being big soccer players, I was gonna.
Oh yeah, you were going down, bro.
Really? Like you guys are that good, eh?
I mean, I wouldn't say we're like, you know, but we could have definitely played. We could have played pro somewhere.
Yeah, right.
The C leagues, the bench leagues,
second division maybe.
There's got to be a field in Orangeville that we can hit up or something.
Rotary Park, man. Shout out Rotary. Strain your ankle.
Perfect. After all this, what have you guys been doing during quarantine? I guess in album mode, like you said, right?
Beats.
We've just been staying safe, man.
Just making
What's
beats.
that mass say? What's that mass say? Dubs?
I don't. This is for those who sin. Sick brand in LA. They sent me this right in the perfect timing, man. I needed this, and then every time I go into the because here it's pretty mandatory. I think it's the same in Toronto, but you definitely need a mask every time you
Josh, fan,
go anywhere.
glad to see you, bro.
every time.
Yeah,
you,
here. Let me give you a little rundown of. I know that the cases in the U.S. are pretty terrible in some states for sure, like Arizona. I was looking at that yesterday. It's awful. But here in Toronto, just as an FYI, we went below 200 cases in Ontario today. So that's the best since March. So
dope.
we're like well on our way. We're allowed
Like,
to
I
meet
don't
up
want to
with 10.
celebrate, but I'm celebrating because I know.
Yeah.
that's
We're allowed
actually,
to meet up with 10 people, family
Wow.
or friends, as of today, if you're 6
Wow.
feet apart, etc. So we're doing all right here in Canada. So we don't want you guys to come over the border at all. Just stay over there.
No, I know exactly.
I'm
That's
kidding.
why
I'm
we've been
kidding.
just staying in the crib and just working and pretty much just literally finished the whole album. So it's been there's been a little positive.
Right. Now you play. Obviously, when this is all over with, you're going to plan a tour around the album and everything else. We're hoping.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course,
I mean,
man.
honestly, we took some good time off last year, at least 4 months off out of the year, just to really continuously like work in the studio and get our health back to 100. And this was just kind of like an add-on to finish the album in this time. I saw a lot of DJs doing some dope live streams. We took this time to realistically finish everything possible. So when touring does start up again,
Right.
I mean, I've realistically already heard of some countries already starting up. Some in Europe are already starting up. Probably some states in America are already starting up.
Yeah.
We had a good summer tour lined up, that's for sure. About 35 shows that had to be rescheduled.
But when they happen, it's just going to be that much more special.
Totally,
It's
man.
gonna
I
sound much
remember
harder.
seeing you guys at like Digital Dreams. Remember we hung out in Montreal at that crazy party that with your uncle or somebody, if I remember. What was his
Uncle
name?
Woozy.
Woozy.
Uncle Woozy. Oh man,
And your buddy
from that hotel.
Your buddy that thought he was Conor McGregor that night. I forget his name.
Oh,
He's
man.
throwing
Oh,
up.
that's lumps, bro. Oh man, the crew goes deep, bro.
Oh wow!
That's
Apparently, you guys
how
grew up
personal this
listening to reggae music. Is that a fact?
is. Yeah,
Of course, man. I had dreads for 3 years.
Wow!
Yeah.
Like what? But like Vibes Cartel, Michelle Montano, all that stuff. Because I know all that.
Bonton,
Dancehall, but
Barrington,
also
Wow.
Levy, Sublime, Slightly Stupid, a lot of like
a lot of ska
California
shit,
reggae stuff.
Scatolites.
Damn. So why don't you guys do some of
Tubby.
that, or are you going to do some of that?
Yo, we
Why not?
actually just we've just been messaging back and forth with Stephen Marley.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah, so if we get something down with Stephen Marley, that will be like knocked off the bucket list because we have a deep grown love for reggae music, punk music, all types of genres. But there's something that I don't know. Like our grandfather was a resident in Barbados. So we spent a lot of time traveling to Barbados. There was a lot of like steel drums and reggae music in the streets all day. I don't know if that had something to do with us being like, wow, like this sound really caught our ear at an early age, but
Or maybe we just smoked a lot of weed.
That's probably it too. But reggae music, I feel like, is like perfect for something like around this time because it's such a feel good kind of vibe,
Of course,
fully,
man.
With
So
everything that's
positive.
going on and all that.
I mean,
I would
that's
love
how
to
our
hear
name
like
actually
Dubs
came
and
that's how our
Marley
name
on
came
a
about.
track. That's
what we
wild.
came up-
A message for your fans that are in Toronto and
man.
watching here and going to be listening at 5 o'clock. What do you want to say to those people?
Man, we love you so much. Stay positive, stay healthy, eat good, feel good, and just keep that.
enjoy the summer mix,
Yeah.
man. We don't always do mixes, for anyone or everyone. I know a lot of people always kind of just are throwing things out to everyone just to get more and more. We like to be smart and rare with who we want to give our mixes with. We got some brand new records. This is going to be the first time Tinted Eyes drops on Z103, so that's a special
Crank it
moment
up.
for us.
Crank her up.
When you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that, definitely crank
Oh,
that
It's
yeah.
shit
going to
up.
be fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
just a bunch of dope remixes, and I hope you guys enjoy the mix, man. Summertime is starting in 2 weeks, bro. So let's go.
Yeah, it's almost here now. So Tinted Eyes, go grab that or go download it from your favorite, downloading streaming platform. But we'll support you guys here forever, to be honest with you. We've done it from the beginning. We're going to continue to do it. I appreciate you two guys. You look
Hey,
great, by the
man.
way, with your tans and
Thank
everything
you,
else.
bro.
And thanks for that video that you sent us. Thanks for the mix. I appreciate you a lot, man. And I look forward to seeing you when you guys go back on tour and we'll hang out. You guys are two beauties. Love you guys.
Say hi to your wife for me too and the family.
I will for sure, man. Thank you so much for doing this. I
Man,
appreciate it.
thank you, bro.
All right,
Have a blessed
Dubs.
day.
God
My
bless.
favorite, bro, right there. Those two
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Take it easy.